Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, I read that totally wrong. Hello, this is Greg Berzinsky, Beardbrand Alliance. Today we're going to be reacting to Beard and Beardless. Something tells me if you're on the Beardbrand Alliance channel right now, you are in Team Beard. We're going to see my reaction to seeing beardless guys growing their beards. Stay tuned. I haven't seen these pictures before, and we're going to take a look at my reaction to seeing the guys. And let's see your reaction also. We have here a bearded dude underscore 81, and I can see some facial stubble on his beard, so there's obvious on his face. So it looks like there's potential to be growing a significant beard. So let's take a look at this young guy as he grows his beard, and sure enough, all that stubble is revealing a awesome beard. This is a guy with this much coverage, can probably sport any length of beard. He also has a firm jaw, and so he could have a stubble beard. It looks like his beard is fairly trimmed, but if he wants to bring it up even a little more, a little bit of styling balm can help control some of those flyaways that you see toward the center of the picture there. But otherwise, he's doing a great job there. Good job. We have here Stash underscore mechanic. So given the name of Stash underscore mechanic, it looks like we might be in store for some kind of mustache here. I see some stubble on the side of his face, but there might be some patches below his lips. So let's take a look at what the Stash mechanic looks like. Ah! Okay, I read that totally wrong. I thought I was seeing some spotty patches underneath the lip. That actually might be an older picture, and that might be the reason why they're there. But wow, phenomenal beard. Great looking guy before, good jaw, you know, a nice looking guy. Growing a beard though, this guy, you know, I look at some guys and I say, you were born to beard. And sure enough, this is a case where he has phenomenal coverage, and his name is quite fitting at Stash Mechanic. Of course, you know, using mustache wax, he looks like he is a user of some type of mustache wax. Beardbrand's mustache wax obviously would come in handy here to help control his curls. Awesome job, Stash Mechanic. We have a guy here, appears to be, I'm going to say, I hate to give ages out here, but late 30s, 40. And we have then his beard. Wow, also changed up the hair. This combination of hair and beard, the beard can often change the way you look, obviously, but when you couple it with a changing hairstyle, it doesn't look like he's lost his hair. And so he looks like he has just taken it down to this crop shape, which I always like that. If you are getting older, say you're in your 40s, or even if you're younger and you tend to carry some weight on your face, in your neck, growing a beard can actually help to give the appearance of a firmer jawline. I always recommend guys who carry just a little more weight on their face or in their chin or on their neck to don't hesitate to growing a beard that's at least, say, an inch long or longer. We have a tough looking guy here. And if you look at that, this is a Fred Flintstone shadow here, Homer Simpson shadow. I'm anticipating that this is a very big beard. So we have a tough looking guy already. What's he gonna look like with a beard? Tough. Awesome look there, and just as I anticipated, awful lot of coverage there. You know, when you have a short beard like this, oil is great to be nurturing your beard hair, but also nurturing the skin underneath your beard. Great look, and pretty tough. You see a guy of a certain age, there's definitely gray in this beard, and take a look, see what it looks like when it's coming in. Nice, nice. Get the salt and pepper look. A lot of guys don't know what their beards are going to look like, you know, and I've talked about that before. A lot of guys have hesitations about growing a beard as their beards start to go gray because they're concerned that they are going to look older. And you know, I'm thinking, let's look better, you know, not, you know, so you get a couple of years on you. So what? If your face looks better, if your proportion of your face looks better, and you like the ease that can sometimes come from growing a beard, grow the beard. I've never seen this shape before. I have no idea what that is. I don't know what category you'd pick that in, but let's see what he looks like. And sure enough, a lot of beard. Look at that. He has beard growing up to the underside of his lip. Good mustache, even coverage. You can tell that coming in, but when you're younger with that much beard, it probably also is related to a time period. So we're probably looking back a few years for this picture and what was going on in music, what was going on in culture, pop culture. Who was sporting facial hair like this? I don't know if anyone was. Definitely better bearded. I see some hair on his chin and on his upper lip, and sporting a high and tight fade there. Wow, and he grew a big beard. I wasn't anticipating this much beard on the side of his face. You can see that he had coverage on the front. Great look for changing the proportion of his face. His hair actually looks better with this slicked back look. If he wanted to maintain this beard once a month, take a ½ inch off the bottom. Something that most guys, you know, after a couple of times of practice, if you're just taking off a ¼ inch, a ½ inch on a length of beard like this, you're not going to really mess it up. See a guy here who definitely has a lot of beard hair, a lot of follicle growth on his face, and he suddenly he has totally embraced the beard life here. A total beard envy here. You know, look at that beard. We talked about before guys who want to coax their beard into a smoother, straight look. This is a case of a beard he has, in which he has natural curl, natural wave, natural tendency for it to bounce out, fill out in the face. And to me, this is a great looking beard with probably minimal upkeep. If you're watching here, you can comment below and tell us if that is the case, but for the most part, you know, a natural presentation here. And, you know, amazing, starting from the hairline, the cheeks, the lip. He chose to elevate the mustache a little bit. So this is a beard, if you're going to keep this natural approach, where it's not perfectly smooth and groomed and everything, using beard oil or beard balm is probably all you need to do. Using our utility balm on this beard will help to add some control, some, you know, keep the hair feeling smooth and healthy, as well as adding scent. We have Johnny Grooms here, and I'm seeing a medium amount of coverage, but if I'm looking at any of these pictures that Ben put together, something tells me he's going to be bearded. Nice. Here's a look where this totally changed the way his look, but I'm not so much sure it's the beard as much as shaving his head. A great look here, and also shows that if you look at his before picture, you know, you see what appears to be thin. You know, it's not even shadow across his beard. When you shave your face and you let it come in, say for one day, 24 hours, and you can actually tell the densest parts of your face. That's the best time to take inventory of your beard growth potential on your face. If you have a beard, let it come in for 24 or 48 hours. So if you've never grown a beard before and you want to see what the strong suit of your beard is, you know, do it that 24 to 48 hours. You're going to be able to see where the densest hair is. But I want to caution people, when you look at that at 48 hours and you see an area that might have a patch or might be thinner, don't let it stop you from going that 60 days, that 90 days, because in my case, those areas had always stopped me. And so I want to make sure that you realize that you can sometimes go beyond what you think your potential is at that 48 hours, that 1 week, and go for that 30, that 60, that 90 days. This is a good presentation of a pencil mustache, especially with the pencil handlebar coming in and the small. So it's a very stylized look, but I actually like it. So I see a lot of coverage here, and he came in with this big beard. So on him, you can actually see on his after beard that he is, you know, thinner below his lip. And he's chosen to keep a pencil mustache with the big beard. Where I live, Philadelphia, we call this a Philly beard. There's a lot of guys who will sport a bigger beard, especially, you know, men of color who have, you know, the potential to grow big beards will often wear a small mustache. And I think it's just a fashion statement that to to the point where people call it a Philly beard. So it's the big beard with a more refined mustache. And it's a good look here. Recommendations for him: it looks like he goes to the barbershop. Maybe he's cutting his mustache himself, but I would just say, you know, utility balm is probably good for a beard like this. We have the chef here, and he is definitely, maybe this is a older picture, I'm not quite sure. Questioning the hat and the style happening here. There's potential for beard, I definitely see. And look at that, as a chef, he is sporting a short beard. This is a perfect length for an executive beard, especially if you're in the food service industry. A lot of guys will let you wear a beard like this without wearing a hairnet. So beards like this, no more than oil you need, or our utility balm, something to nourish the skin as well as the hair. But that's a great look. We have here Dangerous 94. Something tells me 94 year he was born, so we probably have a 26-year-old here. And 26-year-old grows a big beard. And you can see on here that you know, he has what appears to be a lot of sparseness below his lip. And a lot of guys will say, I don't want to grow a beard because it's too low here, or it's too low here, or my mustache is weak. But like, why wouldn't you grow a beard if you have the potential to have, you know, that chin strap, that lower presentation look this good? So once again, this is a perfect case in point that if you have areas on your face that might be thinner and sparse in certain areas, don't let it stop you from growing a beard. And don't let people tell you, you can't grow a beard because you have those areas that are thinner. This is a great stylistic look. I actually like the fact that it reveals a lot of his face, but it also reveals, you know, a great beard, especially when coupled with really good hair. And so overall, great look. If I did anything on him, I probably would trim the mustache right here. But that's it. And for a beard that appears to be somewhat natural here, probably just using utility balm on the beard or beard oil would probably be sufficient. So that's it. Those are some guys that have been trending in the beardless and beard challenge. Maybe you can post yours on Instagram, and I'm actually following that hashtag now, and I will see them. And I always like those pictures when I see them when they show up on my feed. What does your face look like before, and what does it look like after? And if you're like me, we're liking the after in most cases. So comment below. Do you prefer your face smooth or bearded? And does it change your looks enough that people might not even recognize who you are? Until we meet again.
Whoever knew sweat could smell so good? I did, because I've been using Beardbrand's new deodorant. Grab it at beardbrand.com.